Ah, yes, the holiday season, where everything is filled with happiness and joy. But there's one thing that we're missing: another season. And you may be asking yourself, what could that season be? Well, I'll tell you right now. It's the end of the year music season, where in the month of December, I go through all of the music that has been released in the past year and I review it and make a top 25 list. Well, last year I did the top 24, and then the year before I did the top 23, but I think I'm going to lock it at 25 beginning this year, 2025. In the past, I did these lists like on my Instagram story or shared among friends who also care about listing things like this. But this year, I wanted to focus on a video. Get a video out there, and whoever it reaches, it reaches. But if it doesn't go viral, that's okay too. I'm mainly making this for friends. So get some hot chocolate, sit down, relax, as I show you my world of music. Well, my favorite music. And also a disclaimer before we get started: this is my favorite music of the year. It may not correlate with your favorite music of the year, but that's okay. We all have different tastes and in music and just about anything. This is my top favorites, and I just wanted to share it out in the world. So with that, here's number 25. At number 25, we are starting with Rope by Chrissy Costanza. Now, Chrissy is the vocalist for Against the Current, but last year she released a solo album called Seven. Just some solo work that she wanted to work on her own that she may have thought didn't really work with Against the Current's music, and that's okay. This year she released a deluxe edition of that album called 10, which has a reimagined version of one track, but also a couple other tracks, and Rope was one of those extra added tracks. I think it's very fucking catchy, and I think it really fits the aggressive style for Against the Current, but in Chrissy's twist. Whatever happens after this, I just hope that Against the Current has a huge comeback and more great music is on the way for 2026. At number 24, we have Salting the Earth by Like Moths to Flames. I got to see the live debut of this song. No, I am not kidding, hear me out. I went to the first night of their USA headliner tour this past fall, and it kicked off with this song being in the set list. Now, at the show, this was unreleased, which means this was the live debut. Like, they were playing this new song without anybody hearing it. And when I tell you what I heard through my ears that night, it was magnificent. This song is really fucking good, and I'm glad that we got it out in the world because it is now number 24 of my top 25 list. At number 23, we have And a Big Load by Hot Mulligan. Hot Molly, I love these guys, do not get me wrong. I even have a poster of them right there. But but when this album came out, it didn't really like stick with me like their last album, Why Would I Watch, did. It's still a good album because I do like Hot Mulligan, but it's just nothing that amazed me. But this song was the lead single for the album, and this made me, have high expectations for it because I really, really like this song. The chorus is catchy, and the verses just flow, and I wanted more of this. But that's a discussion for another day. This song made it to the top 25 list as it deserves, and it's really catchy. You should listen to it. I promise you, despite the uniqueness of the name, it's a good song. And now I know At number 22, we have Some Things by Nevertell. I will support this band as much as I fucking can. I love this band. I knew about these guys since 2021, way before they signed into a record label like they have now. And this is a band that didn't even tour back then. Well, one, because of the pandemic, but two, they were just started out small. And now they're on a record label, they're touring everywhere. I even saw them at Sonic Temple this year, and they were fantastic. They are really nice guys, and this song, out of the entire album, Start Again, this song in particular is catchy as hell. It really sticks with you after a few listens, and it's one of those songs that gets stuck in your head when you're just casually going on about your day. If you like music like this, check these guys out. They 100% deserve it. At number 21, we have Not Hell, Not Heaven by Scowl. The reason why this song in particular is on this list, even in general, is because of a nostalgic feeling that I got while listening to the song. To me, and I could just be a complete fucking dweeb, you can let me know, but to me, listening to the riff of the guitar, the fast pacing of the song, and the vocals, it just really reminded me of a Naruto Shippuden opening, because that was the first anime that I ever watched. And yes, okay, listen, dweebs, I did watch Naruto when I was a kid, but I didn't watch the full series. I have now since then. If you're around my age, early 20s, if you remember back when you were a kid on Cartoon Network, they used to air Naruto on the actual channel, so I watched it then. But I said Shippuden because the songs for the openings got me into that series to begin with, especially Signed by Flo. And I'm not comparing that song to this one by Scowl, but just the overall style of it reminded me of a Naruto Shippuden opening, and I think that's really fucking badass. I don't know if that was the way they were going with, but to me, it reminded me of that, and that's why it's on this list in general. So fucking cool. At number 20, we have Leech by Luna Kills. This band actually went on my radar in terms of music starting in the beginning of the year. This song came out early January. I've deadass had this band on repeat since then. This song in particular is so fucking cool. Luna Kills, being an international band but very small, has not really toured much around my neck of the woods in the US, but they have been touring in Europe, and I just think this is a band that could go huge, just with the way that the latest album Deathmatch has gone, in which we will talk about that in a later video, wink. I just think this band has the potential to be huge, and this song is like the first step to making it there. At number 19, we have Caramel by Sleep Token. I say caramel, but for the sake of the song, we're saying caramel. Now, I know people have their opinions about Sleep Token as a whole, like, they're trash, oh no, you shouldn't be listening to them, they're not heavy. Shut the fuck up. Seriously, if you're gonna come out with that, shut the fuck up. I like them. I've seen them perform. They are fucking awesome. So let's talk about the song. This song is a message to the fans saying, stop being so obsessive. And I'm not talking about the weird ones that like to complain. I'm talking about the actual fans, the parasocial fans, thinking that they have the right to know the identities of the band members, or thinking that they have all the right to do whatever when it comes to this band. No, not true. You are just a fan who likes the music. And that's basically what Vessel is talking about in this song, being like, you need to step the fuck back. And the sound of the song in general is just really nice. Starts off soft and then it goes into a heavy riff that is fucking awesome.
I thought you were gonna catch me. I never stopped falling for you. Now I know better, never let me leave home without a parachute.
At number 18, we have Parachute by Hayley Williams. This is the first album that I've listened to by Hayley that is her solo work. Go ahead, throw the tomatoes, boo me, boo. But I wanted to change that because I've heard really great things about this album and they were right. It's fucking awesome. This song in particular stuck out with me, especially the chorus. That is a very beautiful chorus, and I think it really shows the emotion that she's trying to get at with this song, with that chorus in general. The entire song. Yeah, I'll say it, the entire song. And it really hit me. So that's why it's on this list. That's why it made it to where it is. And yes, I will listen to the other Hayley Williams albums, all right? I know there's other solo stuff out there. I will get to them.
10 o'clock, oh, don't sweat it, baby, I sweat it, 'cause we're gonna forget it at the end of the night and of the summertime. Don't sweat it, baby, I sweat it, you ain't gotta regret it at the end of the night and of the summertime.
At number 17, we have the Song of the Summer. That's right, I'm gonna say it. The Song of the Summer 2025. It's Don't Sweat It by Daisy Grenade. The first time that I actually sat down and got into this duo was on the State Champs tour last fall, when it was them, Meet Me at the Altar, Knuckle Puck, and obviously State Champs. And this song wasn't released back then because obviously it was last year, but when this song came out earlier in the summer, it clicked. I had this on repeat during the summer. It fits that vibe perfectly. I don't even care for the fucking summer. I'd rather it be any of the other 3 seasons than I have to deal with summer. But this helped me get through it. It's fucking awesome. It's a vibe. It's a bop. Anything you can say about it, it's really fucking cool. At number 16, we have Rage by President. Sir, another anonymous band has hit the music list. Although if you do know the lore about this band, you probably know who is behind the mask, but let me just say, the music still bops. The EP that President released earlier this fall was really cool, and I like the lore that is going on behind with President right now, but this song, out of the 6 that was released earlier in the year, stuck out to me the most. It's really cool. I love the sound. You can tell that the aggressiveness at the end really just made it top tier. And that's why it's on this list.
Remember when you said that you would die for me? Walk through the fire, burn alive for me. Something outside did blood and now we don't even speak. Remember when you said that you would lie for me? Take a bullet right between the eyes for me.
At number 15, we have Die For Me by A Day to Remember. This album was a surprise drop as it only dropped physically via CD and vinyl about a month prior before it going on streaming. And I think that'll happen again with the next volume whenever that is set to come out, because this is volume number 1. This song in particular did stick out to me because I was looking at the song credits that goes along with this, and I saw that the lyrics was written by Ali Sykes and Jordan Fish of Bring Me the Horizon. Well, Jordan formerly of, but that's another story. And I think it was produced by the same producer that Bring Me goes to for their stuff as well. If I remember the lore about this song, I think I heard that A Day to Remember, when they were on tour with Bring Me in Europe, overheard and or oversaw the lyrics of this song and was like, yo, this is really catchy. Do you think we could use it? And I think they worked out a deal to where they could use it. And I could, just listening to the song, I could tell that it was formerly a Bring Me structured song. And I love Bring Me, so this is really, this brings me great joy.
And every lie was kept so close, but by the
At number 14, we have End of You by Amy Lee, Poppy, and Courtney from Spirit Box. No, I don't know how to pronounce the last name of Courtney. I am sorry, but I don't want to butcher it. This song, when it released, blew up the entire internet. Because, like, how are you going to have Poppy and Courtney collab after that fucking Grammy mistake where the interviewer confused Courtney for Poppy? And you get Amy Lee from Evanescence on it? Like, brother, this is fucking beast mode. It's really fucking sick. I love the chorus from Amy. I love Poppy's verse. I love the transition from Poppy to Courtney screaming the last line of the chorus going into the breakdown. That is so fucking fantastic. And might I say, another Jordan Fish W. At number 13, we have Poison Apple Baby by Honey Revenge. I have known this band since 2022, and I've known them since they signed to Thriller Records. Like, these guys just don't fucking miss. They released Retrovision in 2023, and it's a fucking beautiful album. Made it to my top 10 in that year. Like, I'm excited that we have new content from them. They released Risk earlier in the year, but this song made it on the list because it's so much more. It's aggressive. It's more aggressive in terms of the lyrics, in terms of just everything. There's even like a small little breakdown at the end of it, which Donnie on the guitar, they go fucking hard. I got to see this song being performed live when I saw Honey Revenge open for Spirit Box on the Tsunami Sea Part 2 tour. I think it's sick. I can't wait for the album whenever that comes out next year. They deserve it. They deserve it all. Clint Tustin, you are my fucking hero. At number 12, we have Echo Sonata by Era. Let me just say, I have always been a huge fan of Era ever since seeing them live on the Bad Omens tour in 2023. But holy shit, this song and Gore of Being is just fucking phenomenal. The two songs that they released this year, I actually had trouble deciding which ones to choose between Echo and Gore of Being, because they're just both really fucking cool. And I try to limit these lists to one song per artist, which there are some exceptions in which you'll see later, because I want to get as much music out there from different artists. Obviously, there's a lot of other songs that I love by the same artists, but I wanted to get them all on a spotlight, you know what I mean? So I chose this one, and it's just very fucking beautiful. Also, can I just say, Era, this is your PSA. You have got to give Clint Tustin the pen more, because these lyrics are fucking fantastic. Ever since you gave the pen to Clint for these two new songs, game changer.
Tell me why the highs always feel so low. I only feel alive when I lose control. We built this fire, now it's up in smoke.
At number 11, we have Solo by The Devil Wears Prada. I never got to hear this song when it came out as a single. I only listened to it on the album, Flowers. When the album was announced, there was already 4 singles released, and I like to keep a limit of how many singles I listen to before an album actually drops. So anything that was released after those 4 singles, I put on the back burner for the album. This song I should have fucking listened to when I saw it was released, because it was released as the 5th single. I should have just listened to it, because it's so fucking good, dude. Like, it's so fucking good. I cannot believe I missed that, because like, that chorus especially makes me float. Like, I'm that meme where I'm like floating in the sky listening to music. That's what it makes me feel like.
eyes, now you're looking at me sideways.
At number 10, we have Sideways by Balu Brigada. Oh my gosh, the alt kings are back at it again. I got to see these guys open for 21 Pilots last year, and ever since that tour, it seems like they have blown up, especially with their single So Cold, which was released last year. They played it on the tour. I was fucking thrilled. Like, they are literally on the charts when it comes to alternative music, and that is fucking cool. This is just really sick. This song in particular, the chorus is catchy. Like, I know it's starting to hit the radio charts for alternative music. Like, that they deserve it. It's so fucking good.
Like a specter in your headlights on the road. Do you feel love? I know I don't. With no one to hold. Do you feel love?
At number 9, we have Spectre by Bad Omens. The return song after their humongous blow up with the Death of Peace of Mind and Just Pretend and all of that. Bad Omens comes back with Spectre, and it's fucking badass. I was actually starting to like go down on a slope when it comes to Bad Omens, not because like their music is trash or anything. It's just I overplayed the Death of Peace of Mind, and it's still a really fantastic album. When it comes to this song and the few others that they released later in the year, I don't know, they still have not announced an album for this. I hope it's just not like that trend where they drop song after song and then the album just comes out with like 2 new songs on it, like hoo hoo hoo. No, but Spectre is a great lead single, and it's why it's in the top 10. It's just fucking really sick.
You can drag me through the fire, pull me into the world. You're the closest thing to heaven. I follow you into hell.
At number 8, we have Into Hell by I Prevail. If you don't know the lore behind I Prevail, they originally started as a band that had 2 vocalists, the clean vocalist and the hard-hitting vocalist. But as of this year, I Prevail kicked the clean vocalist out due to some problems that has never been revealed, and I don't even know if it will be, but they mutually parted ways, and we have Brian Burkheiser doing his own solo project while we have I Prevail still being I Prevail. Their first single came out called Violent Nature, and it was as heavy as an I Prevail song could get, but it just felt off because it didn't have Brian in it. So when the next single came out called Into Hell, I was very concerned before I even listened to it how the clean vocals were going to go. Was Eric going to take the clean spot full time? Was Dylan going to be the new clean vocalist? Like, what was going on here? And then I was blown away by Eric's clean vocals. God, the impact, the vocal delivery, the message, like everything about this song was just fucking on point. And I think it was something that just needed to happen for the future of the band. Like, Eric took a role that was much dire in the I Prevail space, and he took it and he excelled. This song proves it. It's really, really sick. The behind the scenes drama with the band, I have no part of. I just listen to the music. At number 7, we have All the Light Is Gone by Invent, Animate, and Silent Planet. These 2 bands came together to release a 3-song collab EP called Bloom in Heaven, and this was the second song off of the EP, and I think it's the song that has the least amount of streams out of the 3, but like, I don't care. This is my favorite, and I just love the slow progression of the song. I love the duo vocal collab between Marcus and Garrett, and I even got to see this song being performed live it felt like I needed to hear that song in general in that moment. It was fucking beautiful, and it still remains to be my favorite of this EP.
Watch me unravel, tangled in the thoughts of a town, silence in the shadows, lift me up to tear me back down.
At number 6, we have Unravel by Poppy. Yes, Poppy was already mentioned. I don't care. This song deserves the spot. It is so fucking good. For some reason, something with Poppy just clicked because she was an artist that I could not get into at all. And suddenly, like, I see the vision. And Negative Spaces from last year really just, it changed everything for me about Poppy in general. And when this song came out back in October, I was like, okay, we're just getting bonus songs because, like I said, Negative Spaces came out last year, last November. But this song ended up leading to being the lead single for Poppy's next album, which comes out in January of 2026. Uh, what? We already have a contender for album of the year, and 2026 hasn't even started. We're still in December. And I just want to say, another common Jordan Fish W.
Never enough, never enough, never enough.
At number 5, we have Never Enough by Turnstile, the lead single for their album, also titled Never Enough. Let me just tell you, Turnstile was a band that I listened to here and there because I got to see them open for My Chemical Romance back in 2022. And can I just brag about that for a sec? Imagine seeing Turnstile and My Chemical Romance in the same building in the same night. Anyways, so they were an on and off band because I really liked Holiday and a couple others off of Glow On that really stuck with me, but I didn't really get to the full album at the time until Never Enough came out. As soon as Never Enough came out, I'm like, oh my god, what am I missing out on? I gotta listen to that album. And I listened to it during work that day, and I was hooked. This song in general, even though the chorus and all that repeats a lot, like it doesn't matter. It's so catchy. It's so like, and the music video that goes along with it, fucking fantastic. The entire album ended up being a movie of a film that they recorded to put all of like the music videos together and just make it one full visual story. It's fucking awesome. This is why it deserves the number 5 spot. Like it's just, it's crazy.
Keep feeding on my misery. If that's what you need, so go ahead and bite the hand that feeds my misery.
At number 4, we have Evergreen Misery by Mothika. If you know me, you know Mothika is one of my favorite artists out there. I love her music. I have since 2020, 2021. Like it's been a few years, and I've always been a huge supporter of her, and it seems as if Mothika is going a heavier direction, which she has dabbled in it before with Casualty off of Nocturnal, but I've always liked her other stuff, her pop rock stuff and all that, so like I've always listened to it. But now we're getting to an aggressive side when it comes to Mothika, and I think it's going to be legendary. And this song, it really proves it. Evergreen Misery is such a perfect lead single to whatever is going to come out next year, I'm thinking. But yeah, this is just it's awesome. It's fucking fantastic. This is why it's at number 4.
I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
At number 3, we have Elevator Operator by Electric Callboy. Ah, yes, my favorite German boys come and at it with a number 3 spot with Elevator Operator. Now, they have released other songs this year called Reverie and Tanznied. I think they called it. And then a cover of Sum 41's Still Waiting, since Frank is doing the drums for Electric Callboy now. But this song is why it's on here, because it's so fucking fun. It's funny, but also really sick to the ears. I imagine this song being performed live as if it is in a raid atmosphere, but people are laughing their asses off. Also, can I just say, breakdown having the elevator like music sound in the song itself, chef's kiss. Oh my god. I love these guys. I cannot wait for whatever new form of music comes out. I'm really excited. Techno is like one of my favorite albums right now, and I need to hear more. I need new stuff. At number 2, we have Keep Sweet by Spiritbox. Remember earlier when I said that I got to see the Tsunami Sea Part 2 tour? Yeah, Spiritbox was fucking awesome. And there's a reason why this song is at the number 2 spot. One, it's the best song off of Tsunami Sea. I will fight you over that. But two, I may have teared up a little bit while listening to the song live. The one downfall about part 2 of the tour, in which is the part of the leg that I got to attend, did not have Hysteria from their Rotoscope EP. And that hurts me because that is my favorite song by them. But I got Keep Sweet. And that makes me feel happy. everything about, like, Tsunami Sea is a fantastic album. And Keep Sweet is just like, it gets me in my feels, and it deserves the spot that it gets. Okay, before we move on to number 1, I'm going to go a little bit Watch Mojo style here, and I'm going to give you a top 5 honorable mention list. That's right, you're going to see 5 songs, starting here. And now, this song that I am claiming to be my number 1 song of 2025.
He's putting on a drum show. Even now, he'll take the longer way home. Even now, he'll never ever say so. He drives fast just to feel it. He drives slow if his song's not over.
If you know me personally, it's not bias, I promise. At number 1, we have Drum Show by 21 Pilots. I will admit, it was a tough call between this one and another song that was released on Breach called City Walls. But I ultimately ended up with this song because holy fucking shit, 21 Pilots has a breakdown in 2025? What? No, but seriously, Josh Dunn does sing on this track officially, like on a studio track. He has done some singing like live and some other like live recording sessions, but it's official. He has a vocal credit on a studio version of a song, and it's even though it's a really short bridge, it's so sick. But also taking the bias out. The overall message of the song is really deep, really meaningful to me. Just personally, yeah, it hit hard when I heard this song for the first time. Well, taking in the lyrics and everything. The first time that I heard this, I was overreacting with just everything going on in the music video. It was really close between this song and City Walls because I really do love the bridge of City Walls, and the chorus is so cool. But I just think like the breakdown of Drum Show and the overall chorus and the ending chorus, the one that I just played, um, for you, is just really sick. I love it. It's a top 10 song for sure. Top 10 when I mean like 21 Pilot songs. And that is it. That is my top 25 list plus 5 honorable mentions of 2025. Hey guys, post-editing Zeke here. I completely forgot to mention the fact that I am making playlists for the songs mentioned in this video, so if you would like to check them out on your own time, I'm making a playlist on both Apple Music and Spotify. They will be linked in the description below. Okay, back to the video. Like I said, if you were expecting some more pop or some more hip-hop, I do listen to that stuff, but that's just not going to be on this list. And I'd like to hear your opinions on this list. I don't think this is going to go viral. I just wanted to get a video format out there. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, I hope you enjoy your holiday season. Be safe, take care of each other, and I'll see you in whatever video I post next.